Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. I was recently tagged by Catherine in a video to do my 10 must-have melts for the summertime. And it's kind of tough because I am not a seasonal melter. I don't like to restrict myself in melting just summer stuff in the summer months. I melt fall. I'm melting fall stuff right now. I enjoy winter blends in springtime. I'm not a seasonal melter. So this was a little bit tougher than, just naming off oh, I like beachy and I like coconut and I like sunscreen, all of that stuff, because it's tough for me. So I'm just going to go dive right in to some blends that I chose. I have a different vendors here. But if you know me and you watch me, you know I elaborate a little bit more. And even though I have a particular scent pulled here, I'll do my best to try to talk about a few other scents that I have in my collection that would go along with this theme of my 10 must-have melts for summer. So let's go. Okay, first off, who doesn't like strawberry? Now, strawberry, I grabbed this strawberry honestly because I did not want to go through all of my wax and find, oh, I must have this in the summertime. I'm just doing generic categories, and then if I have the blend here, or like I said, I'm going to try to talk about some other blends that I have. If you watch me and you know my channel, you know I'm a strawberry hoe. I'm using Jenny Gilmore's reference. She calls us hoes if we really, really, really love a blend. So, or an oil. Strawberry sugar. I love strawberry. It's strawberry season. You know, strawberry season starts in May, roughly. I love strawberries. I know a lot of us out there love strawberries. The reason why, like, I had strawberry sugar is because it was just one that I recently purchased in the last couple of months. And I have it in my melting tote right now on things I'm working on. But I love just about anything strawberry. I also melt, there are pretty much some blends, bakery blends and coffee blends that I have going all year long. And I didn't want to pull those and talk about them just because they're not summer related. I melt zucchini bread blends all year long. I melt strawberry all year long. And I melt coffee blends all year long. So it goes without saying that in the summer, yes, I'm going to have my coffee blends. I'm going to have my IHOP from Sassy Girl Aroma. That is pumpkin pecan waffles, coffee, maple syrup, caramel, and a couple of other things in there. It's fantastic. But strawberry, I have to have a strawberry just because strawberry is part of my life scent-wise. And it's funny, when I first got into vendor wax, I really wasn't drawn to the strawberry scents because I was like, oh, there's so many of them, and it's so, like I don't want to say overplayed, but overused. But I love strawberry. There are some really great strawberry blends out there. Strawberry zucchini bread from about any vendor, or strawberry jam zucchini bread, is always going to be a winner with me. But strawberry sugar is a little bit of a sweetened up, more artificial blend. It's more in the ballpark of fresh picked strawberries with a little bit of extra sugar added to it, at least to my nose. But strawberry is something that I will have any part of the year, but it's summer, so we'll put it in this category too. Next is I love fruit punch, believe it or not. Hawaiian punch, fruit punch, all of that stuff. There's a really good one that Dessa makes. Dessa just had her pre-order that just closed not that long ago. This is Tropical Fruit Chiller. My first experience with this one, I love the colors. Dessa really does have fantastic pigments. She really, really does. Her pink is just beautiful. But this red is so vibrant. You can see I've used most of this bar up. This is a house blend of hers. This is just like a tall glass of fruit punch. Black cherry, lime, lemon, and orange. So ultra fruity, ultra strong. My first experience with Tropical Fruit Chiller, she actually sent a sample in one of my orders last year. And I melted it in my tea light warmer with Dessa's wax and the samples that I get. I melt those in my tea light warmers just because I really want to see what that scent's going to do and how it opens up. So this one here, this is a killer strong fruit punch scent, and it is on the nose, Hawaiian punch, fruit punch. If you've ever had tropical pistachio from Glitterati, Janine's blend, That is tropical punch. My nose does not pick up the pistachio. It's just straight fruit punch to me. It's similar to this. If you like that and you haven't had this, this is pretty close. This is fantastic. And I don't really have any other fruit punch blends that I can think of right now. L3 might have some Hawaiian punch blends. In fact, I might have to look at the house blend and even ask Jen and Trish if they have any Hawaiian punch oil and if we can have some in the summertime. Even though I'm on a low buy for the summer, I really am, because one, I really need to be, and two, it's warmer months, and you know, just shipping and all of those things. Even though I haven't had a wax catastrophe in the mail, there's a first time for everything. So that is fruit punch. And growing up, I did not like fruit punch. It was metallic tasting to me. But then as an adult, I really sometimes a glass of that sugary Hawaiian punch is just fantastic. So next one, this kind of falls into the strawberry category too, and some of these do overlap, but you know, that's okay. This is Lemony Strawberry Snicket. Why I grabbed this one as a must-have is I love lemon, but I like lemon all year. I mean, who doesn't like a good strong punch of lemon or lemon bakery? This is a recently new developed blend from L3. This was a customer creation blend winner. This is lemon pound cake, strawberry pound cake, lemon curd, and fresh picked strawberries. This one I've talked about 3 or 4 times on my channel, I think. This one is heavy on the lemon curd, and you get the pound cake from the lemon pound cake and a little bit from the strawberry pound cake. Lemon pound cake to strawberry pound cake, the lemon is a little bit more of a denser, richer cake to me than the strawberry pound cake. I think strawberry pound cake is weak and lighter to my nose. I really am a person that melts strawberry pound cake in a blend. I'm like that with cupcakes at Tiffany's too. I really like it blended with something. It's one note to me pretty much if I melt it alone. It blossoms a little bit more. I can smell the buttercream. I can smell the toffee. I can smell a little bit of the chocolate and the vanilla. When it's mixed with something, it's weird. So this one here, I have had this in several shapes in a bougie bar. This was offered in L3's last pre-order that they're working on right now. This is a great blend. I have to have a lemon because lemon, my husband loves lemon, and I tried to melt to appease him too. And he will tell me if he likes it or he doesn't like it. So lemon, I don't get any complaints from anything lemon. Some other lemon blend standouts are Sassy Girl Aroma, Big Bird's Birthday. That is lemon curd, cotton candy, I'm out of it right now. Lemon curd, cotton candy, and a couple of other things in there. Pardon me for not remembering everything that's in these blends, but another one I should mention that is good that you could really make it lemony is anything Fruit Loops, because Fruit Loops is that fruit cereal. You could add more orange to it. In fact, Destination Wax, Rebecca, she has a blend called Orange Fruit Loops where she adds extra orange oil to her Fruit Loops blends, which I love. I've had a loaf of it. It's great. I'm kind of not buying much Fruit Loops anymore just because it's kind of, I mean, it's Fruit Loops. There really isn't much you can do to change that, in my opinion, to change it from a Fruit Loops blend, cereal blend, to something else. I mean, and Sassy Girl also has a lot of other Fruit Loops blends too. Toucan Sam is another good Fruit Loops blend that has a great lemon presence to it too. Lemon Love was one of my winning blends last year from L3. Lemon Love is, oh man, I don't remember the notes, all of them. I think it's lemon curd, lemon pound cake, lollipops, and something else. I can't remember. Lemon Love. If you're interested, it's on the L3 website under the House Blends page. There's Lemon Love and what's another lemon blend? It's funny. There are so many of them that we love, but on the spot, it's tough to spit them out. The strawberry in here, I get like I said, a little bit of a fresh picked strawberry vibe, kind of like this one here, but that lemon curd just blends so beautifully with that strawberry. I mean, lemon and strawberry is a good one too. Oh, Rose Girls makes a really good lemonade. It's just one single oil lemonade, and it's strong. I'm out of it. I need to buy some more whenever I see it again. I haven't bought from Rose Girls in a while, so I'll keep my eye out. Okay, we are at 3 cents now. Okay, this next one, another one of my blends from L3. This was a winner last year too. This is Grassy Pants. Now, Grassy Pants, this falls into 3 different categories of my must-have melts for summer. This is strawberry, fresh cut grass, sweet lavender, and watermelon. Okay, I love watermelon. Watermelon is my favorite fruit in the summertime. Love watermelon. Love it. Could eat a watermelon every day. When I was a teenager, I did eat watermelon every day. You know, back before my autoimmune diabetes kicked in, which I don't talk about very much on my channel, but you know, it's not a big deal. My autoimmune diabetes, I was diagnosed 2 days before I turned 30. So we just celebrated 9 years together. So watermelon is it's fantastic in wax. Whether you have that bright punch of watermelon, actual juicy fruit where you can feel the juice running down your hands and down your face after you take a big bite out of it. If you put a little bit of salt on your watermelon, or tahine, you know, the Hispanic spice, it's really good. You should try it. You have watermelon on feta salad, watermelon with a little bit of basil. All of those things can be put into wax and make wax fresh blends like that. Watermelon laundry. Watermelon spin cycle is a fantastic blend. L3 makes it, but you know, anybody could really make it if they have spin cycle and watermelon. Those are 2 single oils. I don't have a laundry blend in here, but I did want to talk about a watermelon spin cycle watermelon. It's good too. Watermelon mixed with bakery. Another single oil is watermelon cake. Watermelon cake is when Sugar Melts by Stacy was in business, she had watermelon cake. It was one of my very first blends I bought from her. It was fantastic. L3 also has watermelon cake oil that it's poured often in trig tarts, you know, for you guys to try, and it's been mixed in with different other bakery blends. It's perfect. It's one of my favorite watermelon bakeries that I've had. So the watermelon in this is pretty dominant. But the other note that's pretty heavy in this is the fresh cut grass. Fresh cut grass is another one of my must-haves for summer. So we have strawberry, fruit punch, lemon, watermelon, and fresh cut grass. So that's 5. We're at 5 now. I want to make sure I get at least 10. The fresh cut grass is so underrated in my opinion. I think a lot of people think, oh, they're scared of it, like cherry is intimidating to some melters. Fresh cut grass is beautiful mixed with lavender, you know, which is where I was going with this one. It's beautiful with anything that's fruit, anything. I mean, it's even good alone. It gives a little bit of the outside, that fresh, I don't know about you, but right after grass is cut, the smell of the grass in the air is just one of the most comforting smells to me that nature can provide. And it's right up there with one of the things I love to smell in summertime. And being able to have that in an oil that we can create blends with, to me, is just, it's fantastic. Grass, just give it a try. You know, if it's poured alone for you to really melt a little bit of it, you know, it's strong. You don't have to have a whole big hunk in your warmer dish. Try it. It's great. Just, you know, open up your melting horizons and expand. And fresh cut grass can, you know, maybe give you another blend to melt in the spring and the summer. This one is watermelon and fresh cut grass, but when this is warmed up and it melts down, a little bit of that comforting lavender just is relaxing. It's there in the air, and then a little bit of the juicy watermelon too. Grassy Pants. This is fantastic. So we are at 5 now. Okay, another one. I'll segue right into this. This is cucumber, watermelon, and honeydew. My 6th must-have is cucumber, but I love cucumber. This is really the only cucumber blend that I have left in my wax collection. I love cucumber, and cucumber is versatile too, just like a lot of these blends are. I mean, fruits in my opinion and in my experience, fruit blends you can really go to town with creativity. Cucumber just gives a little bit of that greeny, juicy, spa-like, relaxing experience. This here, I bought 2 of these, by the way. Another good watermelon mix is Salty Sierra and watermelon. Salty Sierra should have been one of my must-have melts for summer, but I don't really have to have it, just because a couple of other these ones I'm going to talk about satisfies that, moves it up into one I would grab before just the Salty Sierra blend. But watermelon and Salty Sierra is great too. Salty Sierra and grass, fresh cut grass is good too. Cucumber, watermelon, and honeydew. I love that the cucumber is dominant in this. And it's not, I wouldn't say it's completely, it's not cucumber melon like Bath & Body Works. It's got that, it's stronger because it has that watermelon part in it. So it takes that cucumber melon, you know, the Bath & Body Works high school, for me at least, smell that's, you know, actually out right now at the semi-annual sales. It's a 25th anniversary of cucumber melon. It's like it is a mature cucumber melon because it has a little bit of a richer cucumber and a richer watermelon scent. And that honeydew, which I believe, I don't remember if there's really watermelon in cucumber melon. To my nose, just Bath & Body Works cucumber melon is cucumber and honeydew. That's what I get from it. I'm not crazy about cantaloupe eating it, and I really haven't had a lot of experience with cantaloupe in wax, but I know L3 has poured a few cantaloupe blends. I really like this because it's relaxing. This is seasonless. You can melt this any time of year. It's relaxing. You can meditate with this. It's clean. It's crisp. It could be used after you clean your home, and just on a great summer day when you're eating some watermelon, it's great to, you know, be one with summer. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Another fresh cut grass blend that I wanted to talk about is Ozark. Ozark, this is a new, one of the most recent winners of L3 blending contest from a few months ago. This is Bonsai Dirt. Dirt's another must-have for me in my life, and I didn't want to make Dirt my must-have blend because I know a lot of you guys out there are a little hesitant to try Dirt, but if you watch me, you've heard my stories about how I feel connected to our earth, and I love nature, and I love to lay down on the earth and just feel the cool earth underneath me. Like it's a little personal to me too. This has Bonsai Dirt, fresh cut grass, sea salt, and blue spruce. This is a beautiful, really well blended blend. I get the sea salt because I know what her sea salt smells like alone. I get the sea salt, the fresh cut grass, and the dirt just mixed together. This is earthy, clean, fresh outside. This makes me think of golfing with my husband. Makes me think of being out in nature, you know, whether it's hiking to a camp spot. Even though I don't camp, I'm not a camper. I like to glamp, and I like to camp in an RV. So I don't rough it in tents and stuff. It's probably because I do not like snakes, and I do not like toads and frogs. So, nope. That's, I'm not a camper. But this makes me feel like I could be. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Next must-have blend or melt for summer is peach. I have had many peaches in my life. Fuzzy Peach from Sassy Girl is a nice blend. I passed it along. My husband didn't really care for it. He thought it smelled kind of weird. So I don't want to melt anything in my home that he doesn't like. So Fuzzy Peach is a good juicy peach scent. And peach is tough for people because some people's nose pick up cat urine with peach. I am so thankful my nose does not, because I really enjoy good peach. Now this was from Dessa, This was her, actually, you know, the pre-order that just closed today is her fall pre-order. This was from her fall pre-order last year. So this is sweet cornbread pudding and Georgia peach. But I'll be frank with you, I can't smell a damn bit of cornbread in this because the Georgia peach is so strong. And it's a good peach. I actually asked Dessa the Georgia peach, and it's a couple of peach oils mixed together. If I had to guess, educated guess, I would say that peach nectar and peach rings is a part of this because I have smelled peach nectar from other vendors. It's one of my favorite peach oils. I have to have peach nectar. And peach gummy rings, you know, peach rings have a little bit more of that sweetness to it. That is so good too. This to me is a combination of both of those together. I love to melt peach because, first of all, peach is strong. Peach lasts all day. You see, this was a little mini loaf from Dessa, and that's how much I've used because I cut a piece of this in half. I could even cut it into fours, like a little, this slice right here, and that's enough for me for the whole day because it's a strong puppy. It's very, very strong. So that's why I have to, and peach, you know, peach is my favorite rock fruit. You know, between peaches, nectarines, plums, pears, not pears, plums, what else am I thinking about? You know, those are the main ones. Peaches, I love peaches. Oh man, do I love peaches. Well, when it's peach season and the farmers markets are going out here and peaches are ready, I just stand over my kitchen sink and eat a peach and just let that juice drip down into the sink because it is just, there's nothing more perfect than peach. And I love peach and vanilla ice cream together. Oh, so good. Peach is one of my must-have melts in the summer, and I will melt peach throughout the year, but it is one that I kind of do stick to the warmer months when I'm melting in my home. Next I want to talk about is banana. I have a couple blends here with banana in it. First of all, banana milk from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is described as ripe bananas and creamy milk with a light touch of vanilla sweetness. Now, I love banana. Another one that is, some people are picky with banana out there. This, to my nose, smells like runts, banana runts, or just, you know, runts in general, the candy, runts. This smells like banana candy. This is not a fresh mashed banana. If you are looking for more of that type of banana, stick to your banana bread, your banana nut breads and that stuff. That I have that banana nut bread going in my home throughout the year too. This one I'm going to melt just in the warmer months because it is a sweet artificial banana, and I really do think of runts, and it makes me think of being a kid again. This next one is coconut milk, and banana. So it's my next category, which is coconut. I mean, I love coconut. I love to eat coconut. I love to smell like coconut. I have a ton of coconut scented body products. I love coconut. I always have. My favorite blend of coconut is exotic coconut from Bath and Body Works. Several vendors have that oil. L3 has it, and it's spot on. It's great. Exotic coconut is that warm, tropical coconut that is on the borderline of being sunscreeny smelling, but it's sexy. It's flirty. It's my favorite coconut, and I have to buy some more of it because I'm out of it. I have one trig left. But this blend is coconut milk, coconut cream pie, and banana cream pie. So it falls into the coconut and the banana. And I really like, what I wanted to try this one for is, I like that the extra coconut milk is added because coconut milk is just a little bit of sweetness without being overly sweet. It's the actual coconut milk, the water. You know, there's water inside of a coconut, but the coconut mixed with a little bit of the pulp makes that coconut milk. And it is just, it's natural. I mean, I had a coconut, you know, green coconut before they, you know, they left the outside on the coconut. Inside is the coconut that we're thinking of, but they drill a hole down through and they put a straw down so you can drink that coconut water. I had that on the road to Hana when we were on our honeymoon in Maui, and it was one of the most, it was a beautiful experience just having that fresh coconut. So I really wanted to try this to have that little bit of exotic, a little bit of that banana together. So banana and coconut are definitely in my must-have melts for summer. Definitely. I have 3 more left. I have to have, this one is, it's a resort blend from Sassy Girl Aroma in all of her high-end resorts, hotels, spas, whatnot. This is Tropical Nectar. And this falls into the tropical floral category. To me, you can go back and watch my resort videos on Sassy Girl Aroma if you really want to know how I feel about this Tropical Nectar. This is freshly strung leis of Pikaki and Kika blossoms. Sweeten the air above notes of freshly poured pog, which is pineapple, orange, and guava, juice, and coconut milk for a truly ohana experience. This is Hawaii in wax. This is tropical. It's warm. It makes you feel like you're on vacation because this is usually what the tropical island smells like. My tropical. I have to have my tropical. Although this I got in March for the first time. I will have this going this summer. I've already used 1 piece of it. Well, when I use my Sassy, I break off 2 cubes at a time. This lasts all day. This is strong, 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 strong. Another good one of banana that is not candy and not bakery is Summer Tan. It's the sister scent from Sassy that complements this one here. This is from the Mirage in Vegas. And the Summer Tan is the sister scent that's in the concierge check-in department at the Mirage. It's more caramelized bananas. It's warm, it's sexy, it's comforting. Somebody asked me on one of my videos, I think, what my other favorite blend of the resorts line were. And since we're talking about tropical, Spiced Bay, which is the scent that is in Mandalay Bay, is another great. I have to have that at all times. It's so good. I mean, Marty and I have been to Vegas 6 or 7 times, I think. You know, we only live 6 hours away from it here. Every time we are there, I love the smell of Mandalay Bay and I love the smell of Mirage. I've always said that. Everything smells good there, but those are the 2 that stay in my mind and just are the best to me. So I have to have tropical. Tropical is a must-have melt for summer. On the other tropical note is Island Bakery. This is Teddy Bees. This is a little bit of everything you want in a tropical scent. This is pineapple, peach nectar, tropical fruit, coconut milk, and then to make it a bakery, she puts strawberry pound cake and lemon pound cake in here. This is great. I love the color, first of all, this beautiful, vibrant melon color. And this is just, it's tropical bakery, and it's fantastic. So bakery, peach, banana, cucumber, watermelon, fresh cut grass, fruit punch, lemon, strawberry, banana. Those are all my must-haves. And my final one that I must have, if you know me, there's one thing I haven't talked about yet. That is beach nights. Beach nights is, there are some not all beach nights are created equal. My favorite beach nights in the industry is Sassy Girl Aromas. She has hers made especially just for her. My second place, close second, is Teddy Bees Beach Treats. That's what she calls her beach nights. I have 2 blends here from Julie. Night on the Beach, which is plain beach nights. She changed a lot of her names, like a lot of vendors were, for, you know, trademarks and not getting in trouble and all that stuff. Night on the Beach. So beach nights on its own is a warm blend of toasted marshmallow, sea salt, breeze, and s'mores. That's why I didn't want to have salty sea air be one of my must-haves for summer, because I knew I would have to have beach nights. That takes care of that salty component for me. This one, it's I know a lot of you guys out there like it. There are some of you that don't like beach nights, and I understand. But this, Julie has so many blends, and I every time I order from her, which, you know, is few and far between now because I do have a lot of her wax I need to get through. I try and and buy you know, a new one or two if it's on that pre-order that I'm ordering from, because they are just so good. And another one that I found in my collection that would be a little bit more geared towards summer is Exotic Nights. This one is peach, strawberry, melon, cassis, or I think that's how you say that, apple, and beach night. So this is a pretty much summer beach nights, fruity, exotic, sultry. It's yummy. And what I love is the integrity of the beach nights stays in all of the blends. And it's beach nights. It's walking on the beach at night, you know, which I love to walk on the beach at night. That wind is just blowing, you know, the tide is coming in. It is just, it's a must-have for me, not only in summer, but in all of my waxing all throughout the year. So that's my video of my must-have melts for the summer. And, you know, my interpretation of my must-have melts is a little bit different than some of the other ones out there who have been doing this video. But, you know, that's me. And that's this is what's going in my home this summer. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want to do your own, if you do make videos and you want to do your own must-have melts for summer, you know, it's fun. So hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.